Let me get back to my video because my camera started hitting, so I had to switch. So we on the PS1 right now. So, anyways, what is a muscle up? A muscle up is a pull, transition, and then it's a push or a straight bar dip. So, what muscles do you need? What foundation do you need? What exercise should you do in order to get your muscle up? First of all, you need a dead hang. If you don't have at least 30-second dead hang, what we doing? How you gonna get a muscle up, huh? Anyways, I would start practicing different variations of dead hangs. You see these bars right here, the ladder bar? Grab 2 bars, one in one hand, one in one hand. Do a dead hang like that. It's probably the easiest to do right now. Neutral grip, just like this. Bing bong. 10 seconds. Jump down. Do 10 seconds. Then if you can't do 10 again, drop down to 9. I'll go for 10. Let's build up. Just do 10 sets. If you're a beginner, you want to spam this shit, all right? So that way you can get over that, beginner's threshold, no cap, because especially when it comes to the I got calluses, my hands, man, nobody gonna hear that shit. Come on, we want to get progress. We don't want to hear all the bullshit, all right? So these 2 bars right here, got the bar, 10 seconds, boom, jump, get up again, 10 seconds, try to go 10 sets to 10, all right? So that's for beginners. If you can't do that, just work your way down. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, so on and so forth. If you feel like the number's getting too easy, do the same number of that same reps. So same set with that same rep. So if you do 10, 9, 8, 7, 7 starting to get easy, it's like, okay, 6, I can do 7 again. Boom, I do 7 sets to 7. All right, so that's going to be your number. But I would start working your way up and then work your way down. So that right there is called the pyramid method. Shout out Zeph for that. But look, we're also doing pull-ups. No kidding. When you're doing pull-ups. So first, like I said, muscle-ups. You need to get your dead hang. And it's your pull-ups. You need at least 10 solid pull-ups. If you don't got 10 solid pull-ups, what are we doing? Pull to the chest too. We're not just pulling to the chin right here. Because guess what? If you try to pull like that for your muscle-up, you're doing a straight shoulder muscle-up. That's going to be, you feel me? Like, nah, you don't want to do that, okay? So, also, let me tell you, there's different types of muscle-ups. So the lower you pull the bar, you feel me? The lower, which means the higher you pull. So the lower you pull the bar to your body, boom, you pull it right here, the less push you have to do. So as you notice, most people who have strong posterior muscles or a strong pull, they pull high. They pull high, which minimizes the amount of push they have to do. Some people, it looks like it's also called a no dip push. So I mean a no dip muscle up. So it'll look like all right, versus a low pull, a high push. It'll be what I said to you before. So the shotgun people. So the shotgun people are very strong pushers, but their pull, I'm not gonna say they're lacking, but they're strong. Their pull or their push rather is strong versus their pull in that instance, in that movement. So that doesn't apply for every single movement because somehow, some way, that strength is very weird to your family. It's weird. You have a strong fucking front lever, a strong pull up, and then a weak ass fucking planche. You feel me? Vice versa. And the vice versa don't even make sense to me, but that's people. Anyways, all right. So what do we cover? Dead hang, strong pull. After strong pull, get your shoulder strength up because if you can't, yeah, my guy, you asking for an injury. I'm not gonna lie. So, dead hang, pull up, transition. Who? How do we work on the transition? Negatives. Everybody likes to avoid the negatives, and there's a different way to do negatives. Pronated, supinated, ha, or ha. You feel me? So it's weird, but let me show you. See the squat rack right here? Big bomb. Put a bar right here. Work on a lower bar. You don't have to jump up every single time. Work on a nice low height where you can keep getting repetitions. That's the point. Rep. So your muscle get muscle memory. Bing bong. Okay. So once you get that out the way with, I would do that. Oh yeah, we didn't even say a time frame. So you're gonna listen to your body, but beginners you're gonna take a little longer depending on one, your genetics, your diet, and then how often you train. So there's a lot that goes into this, but make sure you are eating because that is the most important part of this. And when I say eating, I don't just mean eating bullshit. Wow, you see, that ties into what y'all be eating though. I'm not saying eat bullshit, okay? I'm not saying just stuff your face, just reach your caloric needs. Nah, But remember, 3,500 calories a day for a pound. All right, 35 calories equal at least 1 pound in gains. So if you're looking to gain and you're very active, guess what? 3,500 ain't even enough for you. You need at least 4,500. If you're moving around, think about it. I'm gonna say on average, you probably lose like 500 calories a workout. Even for my athletes, for an average workout, you probably losing like 500 calories if you really putting in work. You feel me? Obviously, if you bullshitting, it's probably gonna be like 200, 300. But still, even when you walking day by day, I don't think people really counter that into how much they need to be eating. No bullshit. But anyways, listen, what we go over. I'm gonna just keep going over everything so that way it drills into your head. We went over dead hang, we went over pull strength, we went over transition. How do we work on all of that? I told you. Boom. After we do that, we're gonna be doing push, straight bar dips. Now listen, dips is a foundation to key to Cali movement. Shout out Spartan team captain Snoop. Dips, 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 dips. I didn't really learn that shit until I really paid attention. Yo, the people who really have like majority of the Cali movements, like and that are like decent at them, their dip game is solid as hell. You feel me? Ice, ice, yo, this nigga moving on dip, son. Zeph, you already know, moving on dips, son. Like everybody be moving on dips, and guess what? Muscle ups crazy, pull ups crazy. If they wanted to do a trick, they can do a trick whenever they want. Should be crazy. No kidding. But how do we work on that? There's different dips, obviously. Boom, straight bar dip. Boom, 2 bar dips. Bing, bing, bing. Weighted dips. We didn't even get to weighted pull ups, but weighted dips. I don't even think you don't need to do weighted pull-ups in order to get a muscle up. You could, but I feel like there's easier ways and less injury, you feel me, prone ways to go about it, because especially if you don't have a muscle up, you're relatively new to Cali's. You feel me? So you trying to jump into weighted pull-ups is like slow your roll, bucko. Because guess what? I jumped into weighted dips early, but I didn't jump into weighted. You feel me? Like I'm talking about adding 10 pounds. I'm talking about adding 15. Bruh, first year I added 100 pounds, broke my ribs. That's why we chilling out, you feel me? And I'm trying to teach y'all now so that way y'all don't make the same mistakes I made. But you do like nice little 10 pounds, you feel me? 15 pounds on the weights for the dips. Switch it up. You have straight bar dips. I didn't even get into it. Once again, pronated, boom, supinated, underhand, overhand. You can do both of those for the straight bar. For the double bar, listen up. It's gonna sound crazy, but when you realize that your tricep has multiple ways of extending, you're gonna realize it's not that crazy. For the double bar, you could go boom. You could go boom. What the fuck? Why you going boom? Yeah, you could go boom. I'm telling you, son. Listen, try it out. Your lateral head on your tricep is gonna be like, my man. Thank you. You feel me? So, with that being said, also, last but not least, once you actually got your muscle up, 5 to 10 pounds, you don't need to add too crazy of a weight, because we're not going for, unless you are going for power, you could add as much weight as you want, you feel me? As long as you're smart about it, smart about your training. But if you're looking to, get your endurance base up for your muscle ups, get it clean, add 5 to 10 pounds. You don't need too much. So you about to see me do 5 pounds. You're gonna see me get busy. You feel me? So I wanted to explain what I was doing before I start doing it. And guess what, baby? We about to go OT with it. You already know it. No, I'm gonna back y'all up some more. Fuck it. I'm gonna back y'all up some more. Fuck it. Check him out. I'm cooked. This is post, weights, but no excuses. But that right there, if you work on your muscle ups, then you can do a muscle up whenever. Maybe a little ugly sometimes, but two things actually. Your legs should never separate. Two, both elbows, same time, always. Always, always, always. So, legs, keep them together. You don't gotta point them. That's a little bit more contraction of the abs, and then just more energy. But legs, always together. Shoulders, elbows. Two, never that. Never that. Alright, we're not in the club. Alright? We don't want none of that shit. Both elbows, same time. And with that being said, we're gonna take this coffee to the head and go work out some more. We're gonna catch you on the next one, okay?